Hey you guys, this is Sky Juice coming to you live and direct from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And this is day 2 of the Coconut Water Chronicles. Okay, so a couple things I didn't mention yesterday, or at least because I start talking and go into different directions, is other resources on finding out information about fasting. One I didn't mention, which is a prime person that you should find out more about, is Dr. Herbert Shelton. He has an online library that is free. You can download books about fasting and primarily water fasting. Very phenomenal. He's fasted thousands of people. The other one, this is my book that I've been reading, Coconut Water for Health and Healing. This is by Dr. Bruce Fife. This has a lot of good information. Anyone who comes on my Coconut Water Cleanse Retreat, they get a copy of that book to read. Because basically, if I were to write my own book, I would be sourcing everything in his book anyway. He breaks it down. He has a Coconut Water Institute somewhere in the Philippines or something like that. Let me just read the back of it to you, just to give you a little. Coconut water is a refreshing beverage that comes from coconuts. It's a powerhouse of nutrition containing a complex blend of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, carbohydrates, antioxidants, enzymes, health-enhancing growth hormones, and other phytonutrients. Because its electrolyte ionic mineral content is similar to human plasma, it has gained international acclaim as a natural sports drink for oral rehydration. As such, it has proven superior to commercial sports drinks. Unlike other beverages, it is completely compatible with the human body, in so much that it can be infused directly into the bloodstream. In fact, doctors have used coconut water successfully as an intravenous fluid for over 60 years. Coconut water's unique nutritional profile gives it the power to balance body chemistry, ward off disease, fight cancer, and retard aging. History and folklore credit coconut water with remarkable healing powers, which medical science is now confirming. Published medical research and clinical observation has shown that coconut water makes an oral rehydration sports beverage, aids in exercise performance, reduces swelling in hands and feet, aids in kidney function and dissolves kidney stones, protects against cancer, helps balance blood sugar, provides a source of ionic trace minerals, improves digestion, contains nutrients that feed friendly gut bacteria, helps relieve constipation, reduces risk of heart disease, improves blood circulation, lowers high blood pressure, improves blood cholesterol levels, helps prevent atherosclerosis, possesses anti-aging properties, and enhances immune function. That's plenty. That's enough. One thing I definitely want to talk to you about today regarding coconut water, drinking coconut water, and just living in general is the fact that folks don't go to the bathroom very much. And I don't know if it's because of the workplace situation or whatever the system or stereotypes about moving your bowels is what I'm specifically speaking of. Folks have a hard time with going to the bathroom. If you go into one of the drugstores, you'll just see how much stuff is there for digestive disorders, you know. People, I mean, when I hear people they don't go to the bathroom but every couple days, that is horrifying to me. That's probably the first holistic thing I learned was about moving your bowels and getting the body right, the digestive tract right. In fact, when I was younger, I had poor digestion, primarily because I didn't want to go to the bathroom at school. And so most of us held ourselves till we went home, which is like 8 hours later. And I developed a lot of digestive issues until I really got into colon cleansing and taking herbs and cleansing my colon, and then learning what foods I should be eating. A lot of folks don't want to go to the bathroom. They don't. They say you should go to the bathroom first thing in the morning and first and last thing at night. and at least another time in between. The big issue with moving your bowels is if you are consuming 3 square meals a day, you should be eliminating 3 times a day at least. You know, if you look at a baby, every time you feed the baby goes to the bathroom between, you know, 30 minutes to 2 hours afterwards. They eliminate everything. That's how our digestive tract should be moving. But of course, the types of foods we eat, the stress level, and the fact that people just don't, they have created a constipative situation because they just hold themselves for too long. It's devastating to the system, and it causes auto intoxication in the body. Another thing about going to the bathroom is, especially guys, they'll say, "Oh, I'm good. I go to the bathroom every day," and they actually do move their bowels. Well, because you move your bowels doesn't necessarily mean that you are not constipated. Constipation, a lot of people have in their mind that constipation is like you can't go. But some people are constipated and go. How is that possible? The slow rate at which they're going is causing a backup. Just think of a pileup of cars, right? That's a form of constipation. Even though they are eliminating, it's not coming out very fast. Number 2, because of how people are so civilized and sit properly on a toilet seat, they're not flexing their body and bending their body in a way where, like, when you crouch, when you stoop, you bend your body, so they're not having a complete bowel movement. In other words, they go to the bathroom and stuff is still in there until the next time, and that putrefies in the system and causes problems. Also the diet. I mean, things that people are eating are causing people not to move well. They're eating a lot of processed junk, and little to no raw green leafy veggies, which to me, in my mind, is like a broom. It just sweeps out the colon and gets everything going. I mean, if you're not really getting a lot of fiber in your system, you are not going to the bathroom on a regular basis. You should be going to the bathroom like this. Dr. Bernard Jensen, I read a lot of these books, and I have read them over the years. Dr. Bernard Jensen, this was probably one of the first books I ever read about holistic health. He wrote a book years ago called Tissue Cleansing Through Bowel Management. And he talks about the fact that most of the diseases in society are based on the fact that people are not moving their bowels and eliminating the crap out of our system. You know, the waste needs to go, primarily because of diet, because of not moving properly, and because a lot of it, people are not drinking a lot of water. So that's where coconut water comes back in. If you start incorporating coconut water into your life, you are going to start going to the bathroom, whether you like it or not, okay? And a lot of times that immediate need to go, because it's, you know, considered a cleanse, for some specialists, they call it a healing crisis. When people have this immediate urge to evacuate, is because it's like the body is like, okay, this stuff really needs to get out, and we found a modality to help us. But if you continue drinking the coconut water, it's not going to be as dramatic. You know, you don't feel like you have the runs or what have you. So those are just some things about coconut water that really help. Another thing you guys can try, if you're not moving your bowels on a regular basis, if you're not moving your bowels like 3 times a day and you're eating 3 times a day, then you need to adjust the situation. Another good way to adjust the situation is to start taking probiotics, multiflora capsules, get them in the refrigerated section. They're live cultures, eating yogurts, organic yogurts, what have you, getting foods in your system, eating more fiber, getting foods in your system that promote movement in the colon. A really good herb to take is Cascara Sagrada. Unlike senna is an irritant to the colon, so it's just gonna evacuate. You're gonna just go, right? But Cascara Sagrada is a tonic. It tones the walls of the colon. It helps to stimulate the muscles in the colon, which is more beneficial for you, because you don't just want stuff to just be kicked out. You want the body to actually do it. As far as colonics go, I had a colonic, I can't remember, it was probably 6 months ago. And one thing that the colonic technician told me is that I have good peristalsis action, which is basically, it's the wave pushing in the colon walls that helps move shit out the way, right? And a lot of people, their muscle in their colon is weak, you know, because the types of food that they've been eating doesn't give the colon, I don't know if the word is grab onto, but it doesn't just give it the way to evacuate things. And so it's, a lot of people have like these gummy colons that need to be manipulated. So Cascara Sagrada is a really good herb. It's super bitter, so I wouldn't drink it. Definitely get it in capsule form. And that's another thing about our diet. We don't eat bitters. Bitters is not a part of the standard American diet. So everything is sweet and savory. And bitters are not a part of our diet. So bitters are really good for the colon. They're also good for the liver and the kidneys. These are flavors that taste like that in our tongue, but what they do to the body is they cause like an astringent effect. They cause a cleansing effect and a healing effect in the body. So Cascara Sagrada is one of those herbs that you should incorporate into your system if you're having bowel dysfunction. That's really it for today. I do have so many other fun things I want to talk to you about. I spend a lot of time listening to YouTube. I don't even really watch it. I just put it on and I go about the day. But I was listening to this sister talking about polyamory, and some of the conversations I've had with some friends of mine talking about relationships and love. And I definitely want to have that conversation with you guys next time. I'll write some notes so that I'm not all over the place. But today I just wanted to touch bases with you. I'm on day 2 of the coconut water cleanse. I'm inviting you guys down to spend time with me here in Puerto Rico. Message me if you want to come. We'll work out a price if you're on a budget. But I'm not cheap. You could do a coconut water detox cleanse for folks who want to fast and cleanse. Or we can do a vegan, cooked, or raw, or pescatarian, or what have you. I'm pretty fluid when it comes to healthy living. And yeah, it would be really amazing to meet you guys. I've had a lot of people come through, especially from this portal here. And I'm pretty laid back, and I'm chill, and I'm kind of wild, and I'm kind of crazy. Wouldn't you want to hang out with me? Anyway, you guys, have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Please share, like, or comment. If you have a question, I will check it later and see what's going on. Talk to you later, guys. Peace.